YouTube world, how are you doing today? It's Saturday, October 18th, and I came here. Let me put the volume up. Oops. I came here to repaint my nails. I did my nails on Wednesday. Initially, my plan was to do my nails today because tomorrow I celebrate my solar return. So I did want to do my nails today, but because yesterday it was like manifestation and the people were saying that probably today again, I was like, you know what, I don't want to take any chance. Let me come Wednesday. So Wednesday I did my nails and my toes, and I also got a haircut. To see the haircut, I have it all round. I preferred the last one, but I wanted a change. So Wednesday when I came in to do my nails, I was the only, there was like one or two clients that came all the way in the late afternoon. I came in, I usually come like around noon. So I only had to wait a little bit of time and my nails was done. Hold on. I don't want people to like talk to me or anything. Give me a second, it's right around the corner. So I'm just thinking like the salon is like right there. Right there. And I'm so yeah, I told you that I did my nails and I did my toes. I wanted something, what I noticed like in the summertime I was feeling really anxious, and I started to wear very like pale colors on my nails, and I realized that when I wore these colors they were soothing to my soul, like it just calmed me. So I started to realize that colors can also be therapeutic. So even though it's supposed to be like festive because it's my solar return, like my birthday, but I am not feeling so festive. I'm actually feeling a lot more thoughtful. So I did say to myself that, you know what, I'm gonna go and I'm going to wear that particular color just to calm that, like one of these colors. That's what I had. So but like I told you, I wanted to do my nails today because yesterday I wanted to do a huge cleanup. So I did my hair, and I needed to color my hair. The color that I'm still rocking is like a midnight blue. So I wasn't sure. I think I did pretty well in terms of like doing my nails, doing my hair, wearing the colors and everything. I don't think that I messed up that much, but unfortunately I am a perfectionist. Like, you guys, if you are not a perfectionist, like when you are like a little bit of a perfectionist, it's kind of like any little things that's not supposed to be there, especially when it comes to my aesthetic. When it comes to either my aesthetic or when I'm working, it's kind of like everything has to be perfect. So I did them, and I was like, you know what, I started to think to myself, but the color is really like pale, like it's not that color, it's very pale. So we went and we did three layers of colors, and that's probably why if you look here it messed up a little bit, like because it's not smooth, because I think we applied too many layers. So I was like, I said to myself, I started to like, talk to myself, and I was like, hey, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's not like you're going out. I don't really have any plans to go out. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I want to take the day for self. I might film because initially the plan I was like, I'm gonna film today because I was like, okay, you know what? I was talking to myself and I said, you don't need to come, da 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 da. But the perfectionist inside of me, I was like, this could be so much better. This could be so much better. Like the perfectionist inside of me, that's what I was telling myself. I was like, this could be so much better. This could be so much better. So it drove me crazy, and I was like, if I do clean up, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna, just kind of like do a no, just kind of like do a paint. Sorry, it's just like sellers asking people if they want some stuff. I don't. So anyways, yeah, so that's why I came, but it's afternoon, it's already, I told the lady that I was coming at 2. But the thing with this salon, and which it's not only the salon, like I feel like other salons are like that, it's kind of like even when you put an appointment, if the person that's supposed to work for you, if everybody else is busy and there's another client who walks in, she usually takes the other client, and I just walked in, and she's doing like a acrylic full set, which she already works like she takes a long time to work. She's doing an acrylic full set, and she's also doing a pedicure for a client. So I'm anticipate that she's probably going to be done like in another hour, which probably is going to be like around 3:30. It's been pouring since like Tuesday, but it was pouring like in the middle of the night. That's when it's been pouring, like in the middle of the night. So but today it's like, usually it's like very nice, very sunny, like very hot, and then in the middle of the night, like last night it rained. I'm talking about, it was pouring for 4 hours. It started to rain around my way at 8:30 because I was sitting downstairs. I went to bed at 1 o'clock. It was pouring. So today the sky is like grayish. So I'm not so sure if it's going to start like early or not. I don't know. So anyways, this lady is here. She's like a market and a seller. And then she's like looking at me. A young woman. So yeah, threw me off my course of like what I was saying to you. So I'm wearing a new foundation. Actually, I'm not a dewy type of girl, but the foundation that I'm wearing is dewy. I like it. It's different. I feel like it's definitely my color. Like it's not reddish. The other foundation is very reddish. It's not reddish. It's just really nice, but it's just a little dewy, and I'm not too fond of the dewy look. All the time I prefer a matte foundation because I always feel like, but the dewy makes you look nicer, but I always feel like the dewy makes me look like I'm sweating. Okay, so just to be a little festive because I got to snap out of like the way that I'm feeling. So I'm gonna wear this too. So we'll do this, and then this is the color that I'm wearing. So we'll do that. There is one girl who's done, but the problem is like my nail tech, she's the one who's gonna take care of me. Like the other one would probably, like, you see, if I'm redoing this, she's going to like, even though I did them, excuse me, even though I did them on Wednesday, she'll like buff it for me, and I may do my toes over. I don't think they're going to charge me for that, quite frankly, but I did bring cash just in case they charge me. I know in the States they charge people for like any single thing they'll like charge you for. But here, like, especially when you're like a client, like I said to you before, they're not. Upstairs, actually, I'm gonna go upstairs. Upstairs, like the stairs, like right there. Let me show you. They actually pierce nose, and I've been wanted. That's really one thing that I was gonna do. I think I said that to you guys. I wanted to pierce my nose. I was going to pierce my nose, and then I was like, it's $60, 60 American bucks. I don't know. And then I was like, oh, you could do something else with the money. I did shop on last Tuesday, and I do feel like I want to shop some more. I got last Tuesday, I didn't get anything. I got like 2 pair of pants and 4 shorts, like just t-shirts and stuff like that. I have a clothes here from this shop that I forgot the money, like a nice outfit that the lady's selling me. Wearing it. If I have a ride tomorrow, I'm gonna come pick it up. I'll show you to you guys. So yeah, I wish that I didn't think so much. I wish that I was someone who just kind of like took life like lightly, like not so deep. You know what I mean? Like I wish that anything made me okay. You know what I mean? Like the guy who cuts my hair 2 weeks ago when the situation of the country was happening, and I kind of snapped at him because I wanted a cut, and then he said to me, he said, why are you always so antsy? Why are you, so like anxious and things like that? He's like, why are you always like that? And it's just because I'm not comfortable. I'm not happy. I mean, what suits me is to know that it's a changing world. It's to know that Haiti is not the only country who's going through whatever it's going through. Syria is going through it. Turkey is going through it. The United States is going through it. Like, it's just major change. And I just have to go with the flow. I have to remind myself that I really chose to be here. it was a deep choice that I wanted. You know what I mean? So I definitely need to remind myself that last year around that time, I was so miserable on my birthday last year. Like I cried because I wasn't here. I wanted to be in Haiti last year and I just wasn't here. I went in a forest and I just sat by myself and I was like, that's what I asked God. I prayed and I said, God, I just want to come home because I hadn't been home for like almost over a year. So that's what I prayed for. I said, God, I just really, really want to. People just look at me. I don't give a damn. You know what? We're just going to talk because. And I'm going to have a drink. I need to relax. Like, I need to chill. I need to remind myself. Like, I wish I could just do a live right now and just talk to you. But when I'm not home, I don't have access to the internet. So, yeah. So it's kind of like last year, you know, I wanted to be here. That's really what I wanted. I was like, God, I can't, I want to come home. There needs to be a way, like, I have to come home. And true and behold, I got a banking contract that allowed me to pack my shit. And like, I was working, getting paid, and doing stuff like getting paid, like first threshold, like bought my ticket, second shop, like ordering stuff. Like I did everything from November, right? Because I started to work in November. I think the contract started November 11th and I came to Haiti December 10th. So these are the things that I kind of like remind myself. I keep remind myself, you chose to be here. So you know why you're here. It's not like you chose to be here because you were bored or because you had nothing to do. You chose to be here because you knew that things was about to change, like everything was about to pop and you wanted a seat at the head of the table. So I'm just going through the motion of the chaos right now. And I think I'm a little lonely. I am, like, I have no friends. I don't have anyone here that I would want to like hang out with. Just one person, but that person lives outside of the city. That person lives in a different city. That person lives in Jacmel. I would like, when it for the fact that the country like was like that. So if the way the country is, if you don't have to go outside of where you are, it's pointless to leave because you might not be able to come back because they may just shut things down. And also there are a lot of thieves on the road, so it's not like you can take like a road trip, right? Because there's two things that I could have done. I could have gone back home. Like when I say home, I'm talking about where my mom is from, where my dad is from. Like I could have gone to Camperin. So beautiful, so refreshing, so nice. Like I would have had a good time. And I've been dreaming about Camperin too, but I can't. You know, I could have gone to Jacmel, which is like closer, and I absolutely would have had a good time too. I can't, you know. So that's the aggravation. Like I just thought about it. I like when I went to the restroom just now. I just thought about the fact. I said you should leave. Like I should really consider leaving. Even if I don't go to Massachusetts. Like even if I just go to Florida. Like even if I just spend like 10 days to 15 days in Miami, I feel like it'll do me good. It'll refresh me. You know, I'll be away for a little bit of time. I'll be in the States. Like, you know, I think I'm just so hard on myself. You know, I'm like, because I was thinking about doing that, but then I said, oh, family, no problem. So I was thinking about doing that, right? I was like, well, why don't you just go? I mean, you could just leave. You could just have a good time. And I said to myself, And I said, what would Fidel do? Fidel Castro. That's what I said to myself. I said, what would Fidel do? Would Fidel like leave his country to go to like the US? I was like, what? I need to stop that. So I need to just relax. It's good that I'm talking to you guys, even if you guys are not going to see this right now, because then it's kind of like I'm gonna have a beer. Hopefully they are like super cold. And I have water here that I'm drinking. I was not going to wear that little dress. Oh yeah, my mother did bring some of my clothes for me. So that's like H&M like 3 seasons ago. But I don't, you know how in the States you don't wear clothes because it's like different seasons. So I haven't really worn this a lot. I probably worn this like 3 to 4 times. So I wanted to wear like one of the pants that I got, which is like a short pants with a nice top. That's what I wanted to wear. But then I saw this and I was like, you look cute with that little dress on. I was like, you look cute with the little dress on. It matches your nails and everything. So I was like, and then the other thing why I came out, it's because the other thing why the other reason why I came out, it's because I was just telling the owner of the shop that the other reason why I came out is because you're always in the house. There's really nothing to do. You're stuck in this house. Like I was telling her, because I was coming here and they must have had roadblocks yesterday because it was cleaning the road for me to like. Because I told you guys I go up the hill and I come out in this area. So there must have been some. Oh, that was probably from yesterday. They had, so they were cleaning up. But I didn't see anyone on the streets. Right? No one was out on the streets. Excuse me. So I was talking to the owner, and I was like, hey, you know what? So then I was talking to the. I tell you, people think I'm crazy. Tell me what you think about the cut. The design. I like it. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think about the foundation. You could tell me what you think about the foundation. I think that I probably need to have like a little boo in Haiti, like a little boyfriend. Maybe not. I don't know. I've been focusing so much on my work. Maybe that's what I need, like just a little boyfriend. Somebody that has money, that can shop for me and do all these other craziness. Yeah. So anyways, I'll show you my nails when I'm totally done with it. It's 3:10. I don't know when she's gonna be done. I don't want to rush her because I don't like when she's working for me and other people are just rushing her. I'm just letting her do her job. I already know that one of the main reason why. What do I wish? What would I like? I'm so sorry. My mind is all over the place. What would be an immediate wish that could be fulfilling to me at the moment? Like, what would make me happy? Like right now, if God came and God said, okay, like I'm gonna give you one wish. There's one wish that I want, but I'm not gonna say out loud. It's just gonna be in my heart. I feel like if I had that one wish, I would be happy. But it definitely has to do with personal stuff. So I'm not gonna really say what it is. What is another wish? I mean, I guess maybe I hate to have my cash accounted for. You understand? It's kind of like everything is, even with my shopping, it's kind of like everything is accounted for. I'm so used to, well, not, I started to change a little bit, but then it's kind of like I love to just have free cash, free money. It's kind of like money that you could do whatever it is that you want to do at heartbeat. It's not money that it's like it's here, but unfortunately you can't spend it on frivolous things because you have things to do with it. So I want to have free money, like money to do whatever, like today if I wanted to go upstairs, like pierce my nose, like but it's like I have to think, like, you want to pierce your nose, really, like could you use the $60 for something else? Or now that I'm thinking, okay, you wanted some sandals, you wanted this, you wanted that. Yesterday I was writing in my journal, and I was like writing everything that I feel like I need in my journal, and I was like, Jesus, if I had to shop, I would need $5,000 just to shop, to get everything that I need. I'm talking about shoes, bags, different outfits, perfume, that's how much I would be happy for. Like if somebody would be like, here, $5,000 just to shop, or give me like a nice card with no limit on it, I wouldn't go crazy. I promise I wouldn't go crazy. But let's go upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs. I wish I brought the money though, but I'm happy I didn't. I brought just enough to probably pay these people. And then once I'm done here, I'll stop at the supermarket to get some wine for tomorrow. That's it. I brought just enough. Thank God. Because, like, there's a lot of shopping spree around here. Like, here, like, over there. I probably, you know how, like, your therapy, like, remember the diary of a shopaholic, and her name was Rebecca too? So yeah, I'm happy I didn't bring money out. I brought just enough, and even the one that the money that I brought out is too much. I feel like for outside, because I feel like, you know, I could have just not. I hate to be stingy. I'm not a stingy person. I am absolutely not. Like right now, like I was here on Wednesday. You guys know when I'm out, because I'm not usually out. You know, especially this year. I've taken this year down, right? So when I come here to do my nails, I drink, I have fun, I relax. So I don't only spend like hair and nails money. I spend hair, nails, and just like relax time. So I buy like, you know, a little something. Sometimes I have coffee. Coffee is usually free, but sometimes, you know, yesterday I had like Wednesday I had 2 beers. You know, just to relax myself. So I'm not stingy, but even if I'm not stingy, I have a lot to do. So even when I have cash these days, it's accounted for, you know, because I'm doing a how do you say this? There's like a word for it, like a pre-order, like a pre-select of my services. I wanted to wait until January 2020 to put everything out, like to open on my online platform some of my work. But I feel like I need to just tell my subscribers about what I'm going to be offering in January so that you guys can prepare yourself. So I gave myself a deadline of November 20th. So I said to myself, by November 20th is when I want to do a pre-order, such as like you'll go to the website and you see exactly the services that are going to be available. And then, you know, you can see the price, you can contact, you know, things of the sort. So, yeah, so I have to prepare all that, you know. Woof. Listen, those of you who watch this channel and are youth, like, although I feel like the way of the world, even if you are in your early 20s, you could probably be as stressed as I am. You could be 21, 22 and operate a business. It's not the same time. So I can't say for people who are like in their early 20s. I can only talk for children, and children don't really watch this. Like probably those of you who are young teens, like 14, 15. I say enjoy these times. Like don't rush to be a grown up, because it's on me. And it's like I always feel like you're not even like, why are you wearing, like I haven't started building my homes. But I just feel like, you know, planning, you know, just I live in 2 countries, so it's not the easiest thing. I operate my work in 2 countries, and I want to expand. Like I want to expand outside of Massachusetts. That's like a major goal for me, is to expand outside of Massachusetts. So it's kind of like, you know, sometimes when I think about all the little stuff, sometimes the details of the things that I have to do, it gets overwhelmed a lot. All right, this is going to be it. I am almost like at 20 minutes for this pre-birthday vlog. Thank you so much for keeping me company. I'll probably come back and show you what my nails look like. I'm gonna go upstairs, check it out, and see. And I still run, because the last time, that was a long time ago, she told me that was $60 for the nose pierce. So I'm going to ask her how much it is. I'll probably come back when I'm all set. If not here, then when I get to my home, and show you what my nails look like. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll vlog. I won't vlog tomorrow. I have topic discussions, so that's what I'll do tomorrow. Bye, YouTube.